Well, we could talk about how parenting is absolutely impossible, or we could talk song. Today I'm going to look at David Gilmour's new single, The Piper's Call. We're going to look at songwriting techniques or learnings that we can take away from that song. So let's get going. A Lydian song. A song with a sharp 4. Really cool. So we are in the key of F Lydian. Super floaty thingy. And then he goes... the chords are F major and G major in the intro. Really, really special.
Take these binds everlasting.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Undo that voodoo that you do.
What a great lyric line. Can't undo that voodoo that you do. That's a lot of ooh. It's really cool. The ooh being a very fitting vowel for the Lydian vibe because it's very soothing.
And the knots that we fasten.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Will not work themselves loose.
Ba-da! And he always hits that sharp 4. New harmonies.
Ever it takes. Steer clear of the snakes.
Oh, that's great. I don't understand it, but it's perfect.
They'll tell you.
Back to the verses.
All the things
Beautiful music.
you don't need. They'll sell you. Your conscience uncontrolled.
I don't understand this. Oh, so it's C minor suddenly, where we would expect C major. No, but it does not go to E flat.
And you need to
So we have got C minor something, C minor, D major. Really cool. This is a very classical 6 minor 5 4 progression in G minor. This is very, I think, also typical of Pink Floyd. I'm not really a student of Pink Floyd, but I feel this is what they like doing. Taking a pivot chord and building modal interchanges and modulations around that pivot chord. In that case, this is the F chord that features both in F Lydian, of course, but also in G Aeolian. And by kind of playing this at the end of the G Aeolian thingy and at the beginning of the F Lydian thingy, you create a nice bridge between two otherwise totally unrelated modes and keys.
Peppers cold, contagious. This dealer, he will trade your soul for favors. But you reap what you sow.
Yeah, so it's C minor, F major, C minor, D major.
As I found long ago, the promise of eternal youth, the spoils of gratitude.
Another Pink Floyd-y thing, keeping the bass on the 4 chord and playing the 5 chord in the other instruments. A great build-up to whatever's next. Okay. That is Steve Gadd, I believe. This is one of the few things I know in terms of well-deserved, great and awesome players. 4/5, F Lydian. Totally different feeling. So suddenly that 4/5 thingy becomes a blues vamp. Really cool. "20-minute solo, he doesn't have much time. It's probably going to be the outro. Oh, that's fun. Just end on the 1. What do we make of this? Of course, it is very hard to write songs like David Gilmour, and who wouldn't wanna, but it's some steps that we have to take before. I still think that we can take songwriting learnings from that. The one thing being very, very prominent, use a pivot chord when you want to do modulation. A pivot chord being one chord that features in both your origin key and your target key, and that you can just play and change its function as you go along. This is one important learning. Also, this song is perfect proof that even the most progressive and the most super innovative people, just like David Gilmour, rely on basic song structures. So what we had here was a very clear intro, after that a very clear verse, then the chorus that, yes, does all that modulation freaky-dicky stuff, but still is very, very clearly a chorus, and then we basically go back to the verse and do everything all over again. Yes, it's quite unusual to end with a very long guitar solo, but this is just an artistic choice that David Gilmour makes and that you can make as well. The form before is very, very traditional and conventional, and we can still say that this is innovative music. This is not something that we have heard before, right? The song structure is, which makes it maybe a bit more accessible to the average listener, but once you have that conventional song form, it's perfectly okay to experiment with the chords. Well, if you like this, please make sure to give me the thumbs up, to subscribe to the channel, to leave me in the comments what you think, maybe correct me if I'm wrong. I talk nonsense all the time. If you want to know more about songwriting and get into the juice of songwriting, I suggest you take a look at the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting by Henning, Pauli and me, with over 50 hours of songwriting in your face, teaching you everything you need to know, almost everything you need to know. Available at spectreacademy.net. Link below. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about the impossible task of parenting now. Bye bye.